Hi learners, you're highly welcome to this class. I want to further take our study on the articulation of sounds, the different organs we can use in articulation of sounds. But particularly today, I want to delve into different sounds that can be articulated with the help of certain organs of speech. So when I mention a particular organ in your mouth, I will list out the sounds that are possible with that organ of speech, so that this will help you to know how to structure your mouth if you want to articulate or produce a particular sound as different from other sounds. Having said this, let me begin with the sounds produced with the help of the lip. All right, so in English language, those sounds produced with the help of the two lips are known as bilabial sound. Bi means two, then that's to say two sounds made through the help of the lips. Bilabial. Labial is an adjective formed from the word lip. So we have certain sounds in English language that are produced with the help of the two lips. So bilabial sounds in English language are four in number, ranging from the p sound to the b sound to the and w. Then among these four bilabial sounds, only one is voiceless, which is this. So the first two are bilabial plosive sound. Why do I call them bilabial plosive sound? It is because they are produced with the help of the two lips. The two lips will come together to stop the flow of air from passing through the mouth, and then the sound will come out as a result of sudden parting of the two lips. Let's be more practical. That's to say, you have your mouth in this formation. The two lips you collide before the sound will explode. For instance, if you want to say, your two lips you come together and then you part immediately, and suddenly the sound will come out. The same thing applicable with b, b, b. The difference between those two sounds, that's the bilabial plosive sound, is that one has voice, one has no voice. The p sound has no voice, whereas the b sound has voice. That's to say, there will be vibration in your throat when you say b, but there will be no vibration in your throat when you say p. So these sounds, these two sounds are produced with the help of the two lips. Apart from these first two, we have the next one, which is This one is known as bilabial nasal. Bilabial nasal. Why is it called bilabial nasal? It is because the two lips you come together and you stop the flow of air from passing through the mouth completely. And consequently, that's as a result, the sound will find its way out through the nasal cavity. That is your nose. That's how we get the word nasal. So this is a bilabial nasal sound. So what you have there is that's your two lips you close completely. Then the sound will come out of your nose. Again, we have the sound. This one is called bilabial semivowel. It is called semivowel because we have limited obstruction of air passing through the mouth. So when the air comes out, the two lips will obstruct the air from passing freely, but it is limited. It is not completely blocked like and then this one is where the two lips you come close and open where unlike the others that you have total blockage. So these are the sounds you can produce with the help of the two lips. Now let's look at the words example, that is words with this sound, ranging from the p sound. So we have ranging from pin, pet, people, pick. Also the b sound can have bin, bet, bake, bubble, bubble, bin, bet, bake, bubble. So the difference between this sound and this sound is what? That this one is produced with the application of voice or with the vibration in your vocal cord. So you have bean, bed, bake, bubble, as different from this one, which is voiceless. Have pin, pet, people, peak. Right. So we also have the bilabial nasal. Okay, we have man, make, name. So here you have it at the initial position, but here you have it at the final position. Man, make, name. Then the word sound. You can have it in wake, win, week, wait, wake, win, week, wait. So note how to place your lips when you want to articulate the bilabial sound. That is the sounds produced with the help of the two lips. These are bilabial sounds we have in English language. We don't have more than this four. So the organs of articulation for these four sounds are the two lips. So just take note of that. Moreover, let's also consider sounds produced with the help of the tooth root. Considering this diagram, again, we can say that these are the two lips. This is the upper lip and the lower lip, two lips. Hence, to say the bilabial sounds, you need to bring these two lips together, put it in such a way that you can realize the sounds. So now let's consider all the sounds in English language that you can produce with the help of the alveolar root, with the help of the alveolar root, that is your tooth root, this area, that's immediately after your teeth, that's the alveolar root. So what are those sounds you produce with the tip of your tongue touching the alveolar root? Let's look at them now. It ranges from okay, so considering the alveolar sounds in English language, we have this. It ranges from the alveolar plosives. Alveolar plosives. The plosive sounds you can produce with the help of the alveolar root. Let's be more practical. This is your tongue. So the tip of this tongue will be here when you want to say t. The same thing applicable to when you want to say this one. The only difference between this and this is that here you apply voice to have D, 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 D. In words like time, 10, 10, feet. Here we have it at the final position. Then this one we have it in words like then, date, due, feed. So these two are produced with the help of the alveolar root, that is your tooth root. To say the sound correctly, you raise the tip of your tongue to your alveolar root. The same thing applicable to these two. The only difference between these two and these ones is that these are plosive sounds. The sound will come out as a result of the sudden parting of the two organs. But for these two, we have alveolar fricative sound. alveolar in the sense that the tip of your tongue must be raised to the tooth root. But here you are going to create a hollow space between the tip of your tongue and this tooth root. So having a hollow space here, there will be a little friction that will make the hissing sound. So you have something like, so the correct position for this sound is the alveolar root. You raise the tip of your tongue to your tooth root, create a little space between the two, and then make a forceful sound to come out, creating a friction. There you have the sound, a sibilant sound. That is why it is called fricative sound. Fricative sound has to do with sibilant sound, sounds that are in form of the snake sound. All right, so we have also the voice form of this, which is zzz, zzz, zzz. You apply voice to what you do here. Zzz, 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 zzz. All right, some words with these two sounds. We can have sip, sake, see, advice, advice. Good. So also we can have here zip, zeal, z, advise. So you can spot the difference between these and these. This one, there is no voice. This is unvoiced. This is voiced. All right. So note the difference and way to place your tongue to articulate the sound. It is on the alveolar root. The tip of your tongue is raised to the alveolar root. Again, let's consider the sound. To say this sound correctly, you have to raise the tip of your tongue to the alveolar root, because equally this is alveolar sound. And in this case, we have alveolar nasal, because the same thing that happened when we're talking about bilabial nasal happens here. And what is that? The tip of the tongue will be raised to touch the alveolar root, and then that will block the flow of air from the mouth. The air will find its way out through the nasal cavity. Hence, we describe this sound as a nasal sound in terms of manner of articulation. But in terms of place of articulation, it is an alveolar sound, because the organs involved in the production of the sound are the tip of the tongue and the alveolar root. Take note of that. We have many words we can use here, such as name, nate, knife. All right. So also, I'd like us to look at the next two sounds we have here, which are equally alveolar sounds. These ones are known as alveolar liquid sounds, and we describe them in two ways: alveolar lateral liquid and then alveolar rolled liquid. So that is because to say these two sounds, the tip of your tongue must equally be on your alveolar root. So you say and then here your tongue will roll on the alveolar root. Then this one, the air will pass through the side of the tongue, while the tip of your tongue will be on the alveolar root. So that is how to position your tongue to say these sounds: T, D, S, Z, So that is the correct articulation of this. So we have this in liver. Because of my diagram, I'm not going to list it out. But we have this in liver, we have this in river, we have this in lane, but we have this in rain, and many other words. Rake, lake. Have many words you can use these two sounds. So please take note of this. I'm going to continue subsequently in another video to talk about the other organs of articulation and the sounds that are possible with them. Thank you very much for watching this video. Do well to subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, and also like, and also share this video to reach a wider audience. Thank you very much. I remain your very own Teacher Dixon.